A breakthrough in animation technology takes us deeper than ever before. Inside the fetus. 9 families lead us on a remarkable journey. Through 9 suspenseful months. Through elation and anguish. See how miracles happen.
It's coming out.
Oh, and it's a boy.
Yeah, baby.
From conception to birth. The human body. Its power is immense. More than 200 bones. Over 650 muscles. Neurons by the billions. It is the ultimate machine. How would you like to see the assembly instructions? All this from one cell. Just think of everything a newborn has been through up to the point of birth. Modern medicine provides a window on the inner workings of the body. But that's just a glimpse. Imaging machines collect data. And now, using powerful new software, we can tease it out, pixel by pixel. The result? Not photos, not studio-produced animation, but real human data. Images that shed light on life's ultimate mysteries.
And stretch your spine. Relax.
Prepare for an exercise that boggles the mind. Welcome to the womb. At 4 weeks, an embryo is no bigger than a grain of rice, but its body is already under construction. The makings of a heart and spine, arms and legs.
Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, lengthening.
At 8 weeks, it's the size of a walnut. Every major organ is developing. Liver and lungs, brain and bones, even a sense of touch. Now its growth spurt begins. At 26 weeks, it can taste. It can squeeze its hand. It responds to light and sound. In fact, if born now, it may survive. To assemble an entire human takes just 9 months. It isn't very long when you think about it. But tell that to Susan.
It feels like a big basketball. An extra 35 pounds on you is not an easy thing to be tugging around from day to day.
It is. When are you two?
I'm due the 29th. I'm hoping Wednesday, actually.
Take your arms out.
Or Jackie, who's 8 months gone.
Breathe in.
I have a 4-year-old, a 2.5-year-old. Oh my goodness.
And
then
a newborn, so
it's a little busy.
Feels like you have somebody like playing the drums inside your abdomen. You can't eat, sometimes you can't sleep, sometimes you can't walk.
Strong arms.
Michelle, 6 months.
You know, we had like 35 people. I said I would like everybody's attention. He goes, "We're pregnant!" And he started crying. Now I'm like, oh no, now I started crying. The whole room started crying. It looks just like you. No, it looks like my husband.
I do stop to wonder how a baby becomes a baby.
Come to the front.
Holly, 8 weeks. Jill, 7 weeks. Tanisha, any day now.
I wish I knew or could understand how the whole thing happens.
I have absolutely no idea.
What is the baby up to now?
She's going to feel some major changes.
Really? I'm looking forward to it. Bring it on.
Inside 9 women, an epic begins. Some stories will end with joy. some with grief, but all begin with hope. A new life starts with the union of two lives.
Hey, baby. Here's your spoon.
Sarah, 0 months.
Well, I always believed that I was going to have only one child until very recently, and I think now I'm finally ready to think about having 2.
I'd love to have 6 kids.
Yeah, I would say 6 kids probably never entered my mind.
Okay, you ready? Let's go.
Sarah and Ernani are both doctors, but Ernani is the expert on childbirth.
Okay, let's go.
He's an obstetrician.
Okay, babe, get in your chair. My daughter has been asking him, Dad, why can't you just go, when you go to work, just bring home one of the babies that you bring into the world? So that was our first hint. Bye.
The first step in making a baby is producing an egg.
Okay, love you. Have a nice class.
You bring your bells from home today?
Children look different because each egg from which they were conceived is different.
Will you take a shaker? You use the bells.
Reproduction is the ultimate game of chance. Think of Sarah's body as a walking roulette wheel. She has 40,000 eggs, and once a month she picks one to bet on. The stakes are high. In 24 hours, the egg will die. Unless it hits the jackpot and meets up with a sperm. Ernani may produce 12 trillion sperm in his lifetime, but one is all it takes. They're launched from a duct lined with glands that infuse them in semen. Each ejaculation may contain 300 million sperm. For them, sex isn't fun. It's a race to the death. 99% die at the starting gate. For the others, an epic scramble, which only the victor can survive. And that can be an anxious time for any hopeful couple.
Dr. Filipori, nice to meet you.
Ernani and his wife Sarah are waiting for news about their own attempts to conceive.
How do you feel, Deb?
So far, so good.
Meanwhile, Ernani is delivering twins with help from Debbie. Debbie's husband Danny is the one who's really sweating.
I think I've scared and embarrassed most of the staff here. I came in with about, 9 bags? I'm very superstitious. I'm pretty much a freak. This is our lucky dancing bear. These are some of my lucky hats. Everything matches a tie-dye. So I might wear one for the first kid and do a quick switch. I've been practicing. People don't realize a lot goes into hat selection. It's key. Next stop, the outside world.
So are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
For a baby, a journey through the birth canal can be stressful. Imagine if you need to queue up for the trip. For twins, space runs out quickly. They're born roughly 3 weeks earlier than most babies.
Oh, yes, Carol. Right here.
And the next time that you feel a contraction, we're going to start to push, okay?
Yeah.
Let me give you some oxygen. Let's try again.
Now, take a big breath. Just remember.
This is it now.
And that's it. Push hard.
Push. Good, sweetie.
Good, Debbie, you're doing it.
Nice.
Doing it, Deb. Release
That's
the breath
it.
if you need
Perfect.
to, but hold the baby down quickly. Chart. Push.
Push.
One
Come
more.
on, Deb. Don't
You
give
can
up.
do it, big guy.
2, 3,
Good.
4,
Good.
5,
Yeah, please,
6.
Move along.
Labor becomes an ordeal.
You do your job, they'll do theirs, okay?
Ernani is worried.
Good one.
That's it.
Is the baby down?
Yeah, but not enough. It's still at 0 station, so
A 0 still? Why?
you're tired out. You've been pushing a long time now. It's starting to, I think, wear on you. But I think right now the best thing is to do the cesarean to just make sure the babies are fine and before we get into any trouble.
Okay, you can do this. Okay? Whatever happens, we'll have 2 healthy babies. That's what matters.
While Ernani prepares Debbie, work winds down for his wife Sarah.
Hi, Hi, Megan.
A quiet day.
Okay, can you pick up?
Too quiet.
You did already? When I became pregnant the first time, I had a lot of unusual feelings with the pregnancy right from the very beginning, and I have had nothing yet. So, unfortunately, I don't think I am. I'm still hopeful, but I don't think I'm pregnant yet.
But the struggle isn't over. The few remaining sperm in her body still have nearly 4 centimeters to go. Across town, Debbie's labor is about to end. It turns out all her pushing was in vain. The twins had moved into an impossible position, with both heads blocking the narrow birth canal. The cesarean sets them free.
Oh, it's huge! Look at Joey. Oh my God. Oh, Deb.
For Debbie, it's been a labor of love.
Oh, awesome. Oh my God. Okay. I love you.
A pair of heartbeats, 4 feet, 20 toes, and 2 brains.
Oh, they're big and Joey. Dudley, man.
Babies, I love you so much.
Oh my God.
Hi, babies.
Half hour ago, these were in Debbie's stomach, and we had no idea what it was and what was going on.
I guess there's no way they were coming.
And now, here they are. They're functioning beings. Hey, John. What's up, big man? No, this is John.
Jack.
This is John.
He is John.
We'll give him early tattoos.
We love you guys so much.
Oh my God, you are perfect.
A good day for the baby doctor.
This is Jack Paul.
But her nanny hopes it will get even better.
Good, good. How do you feel? Okay.
I had nothing
It's
yet.
all down to Sarah.
Unfortunately, I don't think I am.
A sperm takes 1 to 2 hours to reach the fallopian tubes. There, it penetrates the egg. Then, an instantaneous reaction in the egg locks out any stragglers. The chromosomes from Anani's sperm and Sarah's egg fuse to make the very first cell of a body-to-be. She doesn't know it, but Sarah is pregnant. As she embarks on one journey, Debbie and Danny are in the midst of quite another.
I wanted a house full of children, laughter, chaos, as Danny calls it, a freak show. You know, I basically wanted that craziness. Little did I know.
Hello? Wow, that's a heavy diaper, man. Hello? Hello? Can't wait back, I'm a little busy.
Look how alert they are in the morning. Very nice.
You gotta go get a job, okay?
The coming months will bring big changes.
Boot up.
But nothing compared to what happened in the womb.
All right, ready?
It takes 6 months to build an eye. A hand, 13 weeks. A functioning brain, 26 weeks. A fetus develops most dramatically in its first few months. Sometimes before we know it.
You think you'd be good at this with her?
Elaine is 1 day pregnant.
Actually, we're just starting to try. Hopefully it won't take too long, but we'll see. Right now, my body's not telling me anything different. I feel as normal as I always have.
Elaine and husband Arun may not know it yet, but inside her belly, there's life. 20 hours after fertilization. 20 more, and 20 more. The number of cells doubles almost daily. It's enough to work up an embryo's appetite. Sarah is 1 week pregnant. Inside, her embryo burrows into the padded lining of the uterus, eager to take in nutrition and grow. If it keeps growing at this rate, at birth it'd be larger than the sun. Deep in the wall of Sarah's womb, the embryo sets up shop. It decides what's top and bottom, left and right. It marks the slot that will be its spine. It churns with activity. And all along, Sarah doesn't have a clue.
My gut instinct is that I'm probably not pregnant. But I'm still really hoping. I'm still hoping that maybe we are. It's too soon to know.
While Sarah guesses, her embryo gets a full body makeover. By 19 days, it's the size of a pinhead. Day 20, the first sign of a spine appears. Day 23, the heart starts to beat. Day 25, that growing bump at the top is the face.
Get you going, okay?
Inside Sarah, another body is taking shape, with most of the features and functions it will need. Almost a month after conception, she's catching on.
It's so ironic that the most important time, potentially, of your pregnancy is a time when you may not even know that you're pregnant.
What's this letter?
I just hope that we're pregnant, and I hope that everything is smooth and normal.
How'd we do?
That's me? I'm not kidding.
Right now, Sarah's about a month after conception. It just astounds me that all of this activity is just blazing through at this instant.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
I am partly in shock and partly on top of the world. I'm speechless, and at the same time, I'm ready to burst out with joy.
Everything's about to change for Sarah and her family. At 1 month, Elaine's embryo has developed a heart, limb buds, and spine, and the first hint of a face. In the 2nd month, the changes will be even more impressive. Face, organs, and limbs will all take shape. At 28 days, Elaine takes stock.
I feel scared. It's almost like this, to me, this big science experiment that's going on. Something inside me is programmed to make all this happen and develop all of these things and just build this being.
Her embryo is no bigger than her cursor, but packed with life. It has gills and a tail. It could pass for the embryo of a mouse or a chick. It needs 2 things, and fast. A brain to take control, and a pump to keep it energized. By day 32, half of the embryo is heart and brain.
It is freaky to have a being that doesn't really look like a human yet inside of you. Particularly the tail. The tail part really kind of freaks us out. I mean, we were calling it the tadpole.
By day 40, Elaine's baby-to-be is as small as the tip of her little finger. It weighs less than a paperclip, and its face needs work. Day 44, its eyes start to swivel towards the front of its head, and its ears move from its shoulders to the sides of its face. Its new organs are hungry. A network of blood vessels is growing to fuel them. This is a risky stage.
I've had 2 previous miscarriages.
Jill is 7 weeks pregnant.
Right now, we feel as though there's a possibility that we may never have children.
To check the embryo's progress, she and Chris go for an ultrasound scan once a week.
I don't want to be too excited about this pregnancy because of our fear that something is going to go wrong.
Okay, I feel a lot of pressure. Oh, there's a heartbeat.
Okay, good.
Look how big it is.
Yeah, big change from last time, huh? The baby did another little wiggle there. You can start to see a little bit of the limb buds here. Yeah, see?
It's moving its head.
Yeah, 19.4 millimeters. Excellent. You're right on target. So that looks perfect.
I don't think until we see that baby and are holding that baby that we'll feel comfortable about me being pregnant and carrying the baby to term.
Going one day at a time, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to...
That one looks cute. We hope it looks better when it comes out.
Yeah.
Jill knows what should happen, in theory.
Usually every morning, I'll read what's developing that day. And I like to think that that's what's happening inside of me, that today it'll have a nose, and tomorrow it'll have ears, and the day after that it'll have little fingers. Every day I'm one step closer to being a mother.
What stage is that?
By day 48, Jill's embryo is the size of her thumb tip. Day 50, the embryo's fingers start forming, 4 days before the toes. Hands come first, since they'll be put to use before a baby can stand. Another milestone today, movement. At 8 weeks, all the major organs are in place. The essential human package. It's now called a fetus. Whether it's a boy or a girl, Jill isn't bothered. Only one thing matters.
A healthy baby. I just want a healthy baby.
Across America and Europe, 1 out of 6 pregnancies ends in miscarriage. A statistic that worries Sarah and her nanny.
We were supposed to go in for a quick ultrasound, so we really weren't prepared for it. What we found was a big shock.
What first started out as swelling behind the baby's neck now is extending really from the head to toe.
A rare circulatory disorder.
We're praying for a miracle at this point.
And the hardest part for me was thinking, what would it be like if they put the probe on? And the heart isn't beating or something like that. And you really do think that every time.
Make sure you hold on, babe. Oh, you're so high.
At 10 weeks, Sarah loses her fetus. But not before naming him after her father, Naeem.
There's always a small risk to every pregnancy, and no one is immune to that risk. Because of the complexities of life, every healthy child is a blessing.
In the second trimester, the risks diminish. For the growing fetus, a new stage of development begins. But when will it start to look like a baby? While her fetus develops at an astounding rate, the woman carrying it is also growing. Holly is about to gain 14 kilos.
It's not even a third of the way through the pregnancy. It's so clearly not ready for life yet, but all the parts are there.
At the beginning of month 3, most of the organs are already in place. Now Holly's fetus has to grow. Daughter Zoe wants a playmate. Husband Peter has done his part.
I am the one building the baby, which is scary and fun and hard work.
Holly's fetus is nearly 4 centimeters long. Its weight will multiply by hundreds before it's born. At 9 weeks gestation, its eyelids seal. So does its rib cage to protect its heart. Its gender is still unknown. It has what's called an indifferent penis, If it's a boy, the gap will close. If it's a girl, it won't. In the week ahead, connections between muscle and nerves triple. For the first time, it can feel. Its intestines were growing outside its torso. By 11 weeks, they've almost finished coiling within.
My husband has been wonderful. He's very excited. Every night when he kisses me at night, he kisses my belly.
See the neck, the head, the arm.
Michelle's at 13 weeks.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This will be Tony's and her first child.
That is so strange.
And their first time hearing its heartbeat.
There's that life going on right now inside of me, so there's actually two of me right now. I wish I could have a camera in my belly just to watch it actually grow.
From where I'm sitting right now, this is a very good-looking baby.
And it's developed so much already.
Everything's there. This is the heart right here.
By now, the heart is pumping 24 litres a day. Blood carts out waste and ships in oxygen and nutrients. The fetus has its own blood supply, and that blood is nourished by the mothers. The mixing of the two blood supplies would taint them both. So the placenta serves as both a barrier and a filter. Michelle's fetus is changing quickly. It's showing personality. It can make expressions. It's developing fingerprints and toe prints. In month 4, it makes contact with the walls around it. For the first time, Mum will feel it move. By month 5, it's about the size of a squirrel. It can hear what goes on inside, and in 2 more weeks, what goes on outside.
What are you doing?
Jackie, 6 months pregnant. Years ago, doctors told her she couldn't conceive.
No, you didn't. Yeah.
They were wrong.
Oh, that's good too.
3 times.
More children, more excitement. You add another part to the family, it just gets louder and more fun and more interesting. The kids do talk to my belly. Hi, baby, and when are you coming out?
Say, what's your name, baby?
Baby.
You're a big fatso.
No.
Her fetus is now 30 centimeters long. To fit, it goes into the fetal position. It now has a timetable. It sleeps and wakes in cycles. It has little fat and lots of wrinkles. By 6.5 months, its central nervous system has developed enough to control digestion, breathing, body temperature, and movement. If born now, at 26 weeks, it may survive. Its skull is still flexible. In fact, its whole skeleton is pliable, helping it to squeeze through the birth canal. It has 300 bones, almost 100 more than an adult whose bones have fused. Its brain is still smooth. Furrows will add surface area, more room to store information. 7 months. It adds a layer of fat to cushion itself for birth. As its body swells, its skin smooths out. The world awaits it. Though news of a baby on the way catches some off guard. It did Susan.
Well, we were a little shocked with our third, but we're pleasantly surprised now. It's all part of the fun.
Go this way.
Her fetus weighs 3 kilos. and Susan feels every gram.
Because I'm so big, I am a lot more clumsy and bumping into people a lot more often.
I love this, Phil. You know what?
Like Susan, Tanisha is due any day.
Heads up, pregnant woman here. And when people are walking close to you, like, oh, don't bump into me. Watch it. You know, watch the way you turn the corner. Don't you see me coming? You see I have this big stomach out ahead of me.
But in the womb, life is calmer.
The world for my baby right now is very sheltered.
She's absolutely protected. I mean, her world is my fluids and my stomach, and that's it.
My baby's very warm, very safe. Gets everything it needs, has no idea what's going on in this crazy world outside.
Tanisha's meeting friends to shop for baby clothes. Or so she thinks. With such close timing, the baby could have arrived before the baby shower.
I don't know what happened this week. It was just a feeling that I got the baby's really coming. No way out. It's gonna happen one way or the other. So yeah, I gotta get ready. My girlfriends, they've been waiting for this for a long time.
Small wonder a mother is showered with gifts before childbirth. She's been through an arduous journey up to this point. A woman's empty uterus is only the size of her fist. When she gets pregnant, her body makes room. Spine and bladder, intestines and stomach all get squashed until the fetus gets tired of being overcrowded. 9 months have come and gone. For Holly, for Jill, and for their babies, time and space have run out.
Oh, see, Mom, she's packing up her stuff to go to the hospital.
I want to see.
Okay.
We're going to have a baby today.
I don't think I'll ever really be ready, but it doesn't matter. Ready or not, here we come.
Yeah.
Okay.
The doctors prep, the nurses prep, and the dads.
Ooh, it moves, yeah?
Probably long winded, babe. No, I'm gonna slap you right in your mouth.
Daryl, Bill, and Bob. Bystanders.
Who you think the baby is, a boy or a girl?
I want a girl, but I don't know. But if you're a boy, I'll love you anyway. I don't want to say that, and then you'd be upset.
My daddy wants a boy.
The answer won't emerge for one long, hard day.
What's anything wrong?
Oh!
Childbirth tests the limits of human endurance.
It's hard to talk through because the pain.
Oh!
Contractions are the monumental effort of uterine muscles trying to do what seems impossible. Push a baby out.
Just sharp back pain.
It's twisting and twisting.
And then there's pushing pressure.
Kind of like the baby's pushing down, like pushing to come out.
Squeezing a head through the birth canal is like forcing a grapefruit down your throat. Whole.
All the muscles are constricting.
Yeah, that one's really strong.
Down towards your floor.
Yeah.
A little bee sting on your back, okay?
This is the worst part. This is like the Novocaine. Nice.
Susan and Jackie choose an epidural to deaden the pain.
Remember this? Bring up your head and do whatever's comfortable for you.
Just take a deep breath in. You okay?
Tanisha decides to hold off.
No, they said I can have it anytime I want. I told you I'm going to try without it. I'm going to try to go through childbirth without the epidural. I don't know. The contractions are becoming a little intense, so I'm going to see what I can do.
Eased by medication or not, labor continues. What's really happening inside a woman when she gives birth?
The whole childbirth process shouldn't work when you think about it. It's almost like a bone tunnel. So the baby has to somehow maneuver its way through the tunnel. And it's guided from the contractions in the uterus by pushing the baby, but also it's the path of least resistance.
The baby may have to twist and turn to make its head size accommodate the space of the mother's pelvis. Some babies will actually spin a full 360 degrees.
Like a key in a lock, the baby aligns its head to fit the width of the pelvis. Then it rotates like a corkscrew to make room for its shoulders.
I'm sure it's very traumatic for the baby as well, trying to make its way through this birth canal here. It's no picnic for mom either.
Come back, come back.
For Susan, the epidural helps.
It's contraction to contraction.
There you go. Perfect.
It's just breathe and just try to endure the pain and try to focus and just gear up for the next one.
It's called labor for a reason. Hour 4, and Jackie is struggling.
You're just scared. It's always just scary. It's like, can I do this again? Here I go, you know?
It's becoming really,
that last one was
intense.
The contraction's gonna get harder. It's gonna be even harder than that. Okay, so as soon as you think you want your epi, please tell me.
I've started having pain around 2:30 this morning, and it's, I believe, around 2 now. So we've been at this about almost 12 hours.
The nurse will call.
Time for relief.
More medication. Okay? All right. Let me get
I've decided to get the epidural. The pain is becoming very intense, and the contractions are coming a little more frequently. And it was it's more pain than I imagined. So I'm gonna go with it. Oh!
Is that me or a contraction?
Oh, that's you?
All right.
It's Tanisha's first birth, usually a woman's hardest.
All right, you can sit up. We're all done.
All right, not bad. You did good.
Anxiety wasn't something that I felt before. But now I guess since we're getting actually closer and closer to the baby actually arriving, then becoming a little anxious.
One epidural and 2 hours later, Tanisha is ready for the final stages of labor.
We definitely are through the hard part, but we'll actually have the working part ahead when we have to push.
I hope the baby is thinking, let's go, let me out, because I'm thinking, let's go, come on out.
We're ready to go.
Good job. Awesome. Way down low. Here we go.
Ready? Yeah.
Push against it. Come on. Awesome. Give it all you got. Get strong. Get strong.
It's all you.
Push
Let's
that
go.
baby down. Push, 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 push. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, baby.
All that pushing and still no baby.
One more time. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8.
How can I get this baby out?
You gonna get it, baby. It's coming.
Labor has left her exhausted. The baby has hardly budged.
You okay?
What can I do?
All eyes are on one vital sign. The fetal heart monitor shows how much stress the baby is enduring. The baby's adrenaline is produced at many times its normal rate, driving its heart to beat as fast as it may ever need to during life. Time to make a decision.
Usually if we get to 2 hours and we've pushed and we haven't brought it down, then we call it and say, fine, section. We'll give you 15 minutes to see if we've made much more progress. If we have, we'll go a little longer. But if you're not bringing it down, then I think we're going to move towards getting ready to move to the other room.
If Tanisha's luck doesn't change in the next 15 minutes, she'll have to have a cesarean.
Come on, baby, please help me. Help me.
The last leg of a 9-month odyssey is the hardest. How much effort is too much for a mother-to-be? Birth. It's the human body's greatest achievement. An ordeal that tests two bodies.
Oh, man.
Deep one, baby, deep one.
Come on, push again.
There we go.
That's the way. Harder in your bottom, harder in your bottom. 5.
After almost 17 hours of labor, Tanisha is minutes from a C-section.
Give it all you got.
Faced with the knife, she finds new strength.
Keep coming down.
Come on down.
Push it, baby,
5,
push it.
6, 7, 8.
Right.
5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10.
In the bodies of 3 women, a clash as old as mankind itself.
Good. 2, 3.
Skull against pelvis.
Give it all you got. Push down your bottom hard as you
In both mother and child, bones must give.
Keep going. Awesome. 7, 8. Oh, yeah.
The baby's head is forced into a cone shape. The pelvis widens by up to 33%.
Very good, Jackie.
4.
Very good.
6.
You're doing fantastic.
And push down. Keep going. Push down more. Push down more. Keep going. Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, guys, please. Please.
Honey.
See this baby's head, Bob? Look at
Oh, yeah.
She's just
She's
hanging.
almost out. Almost out, honey.
One more nice, long, steady push.
Keep going. A little more. A little more. A little more. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, please.
All right.
Hurry.
It's coming out.
Yes. Let them out.
Okay, suction please.
Here we go.
Okay, a little more. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more.
Push it.
Woo-wee. Push again. Wow.
There
It's a boy.
Yeah, baby.
There he is.
Big breath. Big breath. Push.
Almost there, almost there.
A lot of breaths. A lot of breaths.
That's it.
Big breath. A little bit more. Good. Rest. Rest. Now look down. Look down. Look down. Look down.
Now just pant.
Good, good. Heads out. The head's out.
Good girl.
All right. Here she comes. Here she comes.
This is not a tiny baby. Look down,
All
Shelly.
right.
Here she is. Okay. Say hi, Mommy. Bye, 51. Oh, God. Happy birthday, Chubby.
After 9 months, systems and organs wait to be tested.
Aw, look at him.
Jay, over the camera.
1906.
They work like a dream.
No.
It's an amazing feeling. You just see this person that's been inside of you for the last 9 months. You just feel overwhelming joy when you see that face.
Nice job, Susan. You made that look easy.
It's an amazing experience to just think that you just made a life.
Oh my God.
You have created a human being all this time inside you, and here it is now.
That's what you wanted, right? Let's go give you to Mommy. Thank you.
It's a combination of you and the person you love, and you have all these hopes and dreams for it.
Hello.
I'm totally in love. I was in love before I met her, but now even more so.
Hi, sweetheart. I mean, look at her. She's just sucking away. Give me that. Give me that. Give me. Here we are with 3 kids.
Good job, honey.
Thanks.
You did great.
You have to be strong to go through childbirth.
Hi, sweetheart.
But to bring new life into the world, that's what it's all for.
Boy, you made me work.
I see children in childbirth as kind of a miracle. I feel that's what we're here for. Women are here for that. And it's our part we're playing in this miracle of life.
In a minute, I would give birth again. All the struggles, all the pain, holding that baby, everything just fades. Anyone who has children will tell you there is no greater gift in the world, nothing greater in the world.
From one pair of cells to 1 trillion, life traces its course one milestone at a time. To judge by the head count, you'd think it was the most commonplace event. But who could deny that each time, it's a miracle?